Even while sleeping, be thinking so low. White Cartiers, all I'm seeing is my city laying, and I'm Obi-Wan, got a mission to pass.
Let's bring out the...
Welcome aboard, everybody. This is Wednesday Night Basketball of the NBA on 2K Sports. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. They're still riding with the middle of the pack, but trending upward.
And looking at the Wizards, they're moving in the wrong direction. The good news, though, it's still early in the season. A lot of games left to be played, plenty of time to turn things around.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Jones and Zubac make up the 4 and the 5. Harden out there with Chris Dunn. And it's Coffey in at the 3. And for the Wizards, they've got Kyle Kuzma. Jordan Poole is out there with Malcolm Brogdon. Then it's Coulibaly. And it's Sarr in at the pivot, manning the middle. And DB, the measurables jump off the page for Coulibaly. 6'8", with a 7'2" arm span.
Kev, that's the kind of length that would allow somebody to be a menace defensively. Let's remember, he was the 7th pick back in 2023. The Wizards clearly very high on this young guy's potential.
Now, here's Kuzma. Harden missing his last shot. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
What I love about Kyle Kuzma is this guy understands there's more to the game than just scoring. That's a change from his rookie season. Now he wants to contribute defensively, and he gets on the glass, guys.
And he's good on the first of 3. All right, Greg, here we are on the day before Thanksgiving, a very special time of the year. Any favorite Thanksgiving traditions or foods for you or your family?
Oh, Kevin, I'm a sweet potato pie lover, but I tell you, man, I love it all. I can't wait.
And the second free throw, good. There's been a lot of turnover in Washington, Doris, over the last few years. Where do you think they go from here?
I think the first thing they're looking for, Kevin, is obviously a cornerstone around which to build your team. Recently, it was Bradley Beal. Now they are looking for someone to step up and be their guy.
And he makes all 3. And we know Kuzma's always been a terrific scorer, but Greg, he's developed as a passer over time.
And Kevin, early in his career, Kuzma wasn't called on to be a leader, but he's grown into that role, and he puts effort into orchestrating for his teammates.
This is the basis of James Harden's game, right? That three-point accuracy opens up every other aspect of the floor and his scoring ability.
Here's Coulibaly. We saw him with 19 points his last outing, 6 on the shot clock. There's the triple. The three-pointer is right on target.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Here's Coffey. This game he had 12. Harden gets the bucket.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Pass to Brogdon. Off target from outside.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Out in his own on the break.
You know, wherever Jordan Poole is, you have to be aware, but especially in transition with that speed.
Outside, Jones. Dunn sets a screen for Jones. Here's Zubac. Got a hand on it. On the wing, Coulibaly. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Clippers. 7-point differential.
Well, Zubac's always around the rim. You love the quick strike there.
And it's Brian Keefe calling timeout here. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Recently, Doris, the Clippers have had their most successful stretch in franchise history.
Well, think about it, Kevin. They've only missed the playoffs twice, going all the way back to 2012. They made their first conference finals in team history back in 2021. Not bad for a franchise that had one of the worst win-loss records in league history.
And Poole gets it to go. And it's 6 points for Jordan Poole.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
And it's blocked. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Here's Coffee, and count it from 19 feet away.
Pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Harden against Brogdon. Pass to Kuzma. Rebound by the Clippers. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense, or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Well, the kind of low-energy effort they played with all night will make a coach absolutely crazy. You can't win if you don't play quality defense.
And here's Harden, following Kyle Kuzma's three. Harden against Brogdon. Harden gets the bucket. Harden's got 7 points in the game.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot, hot.
Kuzma outside. Another miss by Kuzma. Clippers trail by 6. Pass to Coffee. And the call is going to be... Yes, it is. An illegal screen. Let's see some of the numbers here for Ivica Zubac.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different scorer than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
Wizards making a switch here. Kispert's checked in. Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Sarr's shot is off. LA's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. We know, Doris, at one point the Wizards had one of the most unique runs in NBA history.
Think back to 1987, 1988, the year you're talking about, when the 5'3" Muggsy Bogues was a teammate of Manute Bol, who stood 7'7" tall. At the time, they were the tallest and shortest players in NBA history, with 28 inches between them. Incredible.
So he comes up empty, missing both. Greg, looking back to last season, the Clippers had one red-hot stretch.
That's right. They went on a 26-5 run between December and February. It finally showed how dangerous that team could be when healthy.
Here's Dunn, following the basket by Kyle Kuzma. Pass to Harden from downtown, knocks down the 3-ball. Harden's got 10 points.
Well, they're not behind because of this guy. He is putting on a tremendous run.
And we've got a timeout called by Brian Keefe. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You take a look at Los Angeles, right there in 5th position, middle of the pack in the conference.
And you know, for Los Angeles, they've done a good job staying relevant this season. I mean, I was concerned they'd suffer a drop-off, but give them credit. They've hung in here in this playoff race.
Resiliency has been crucial for this team. Anytime it looks like they may start to drag a little bit, they've picked it back up and stayed in the hunt.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Hey guys, the Wizards' #2 overall pick Alex Sarr wanted to be in Washington, D.C., and his defense gets him on the court right away. Not to mention, the Wizards are in a rebuild, and if his offense comes along, he could be a foundational piece for this franchise. Everyone's excited to see the development of Alex Sarr.
You're right, a big piece. Okay, Shams, we appreciate the reporting. And he can't hit the second. And while the offense is developing, Alex Sarr is already a huge presence at the defensive end.
Yeah, along with being a great rim protector, he's a 7-footer who can really slide his feet on the perimeter. He can switch on the guards and make them work for their opportunities.
And that one's good, Brogdon.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks very much. James Harden is still a factor at age 35. He says, I'm more than a scorer, so for me, it's just impacting the game at the highest level. Kevin, he's led the league in scoring 3 times, but has also led the league in assists. So it's pretty much true. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Oh, don't forget, he rebounds as well as any guard right now in the NBA. Done and good. Got the English that time as it falls.
You love the shots Chris Dunn is taking. Listen, this is a smart, high IQ player.
Poole kicks to Kuzma. Poole against Harden. Poole no good. Clippers trail by 6. On the wing, Jones. And it's off from 3-point range. Saw the pass to Brogdon. Here's Poole. It's hauled in by Zubats. Zubats has got his 5th rebound in this one. Dunn finds Zubats. Back to Dunn. Batum for 3. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. And now just a 3-point Wizards lead.
Nick Batum does pre-shot preparation, so on the catch he is ready to rise and fire.
Brogdon the pass to Kuzma. Back to Brogdon. Shot clock at 6. Here's the 3. And Jones pulls it down.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
A shot by Harden, wide open. Jones kicks to Dunn. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Wizards leading by 3. Poole on the wing. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Yeah, Jordan Poole is one of those guys who's determined to score the basketball. Nice way to finish a play.
Greg, it's not the first skill you think about, but Jordan Poole is unreal at the foul line.
I mean, led the league in 22 at 92.5%, beating out teammate Steph Curry by 0.2%. Poole's always been amongst the league leaders in attempts.
GA, when it comes to the Wizards, they have a pretty spotty track record over the past decade.
Kevin, it's tough to get things right in the draft. Plus, they have just had poor lottery luck, only selecting higher than 8th once in the last decade. But they have passed on some superstar-level talent.
And, Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
They get it again. Zubats, that's good. Zubats has got his 2nd basket of the night.
You love to see Zubats get after it on the window. Use that size and strength.
Here's Koulibaly. Up and in on the layup. And the Wizards lead by 6. Now, man. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Zubac's a screen on Poole. Good on the three-point shot.
Good to see Porter Jr. knocking down the triple. Needs to keep taking and making those shots.
Pass to Kispert. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now, here's Porter. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Here's Poole. Three-point lead. Pass to Coulibaly. Batum with the steal. For the finish. And Batum throws it down.
Yeah, high IQ from Batum. Leak out, sprint early, get there ahead of the defense.
Back to Poole. We've got 33 seconds left in the first. And staying with the play, Valanciunas.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tipping.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Now, here's Batum. He has 5. Lets it go from deep. Man can't hit. And here's Poole for 3. And that one is off. And that concludes a back-and-forth high-scoring first quarter of play. Wizards lead by 3. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And what stands out to you from Washington in this one?
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
Wizards leading by 3. George is out there with Jonas Valanciunas. Then it's Coulibaly. Then it's Corey Kispert. And it's Carrington in at the point guard position. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Wizards. Shot clock at 5. And here's George for 3. That one's not going to go. LA's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Yes, that goes in.
Well, what a job by Mo Bamba to get to his area. Get on the interior, pick your spots. Mo Bamba does just that.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Amir Coffey. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Kispert. He's coming off a 10-point game against Chicago.
And you know, guys, the other thing I really appreciated about his effort in that game was the effort and work on the glass. What a well-rounded performance. I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
And a wide-open look for Porter. Hits the three-point bomb. Porter's got 9 points.
You love Porter's effort level on offense. He works hard to find his shot.
Here's Valanciunas. Porter pulls it in.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Bamba dishes to Batum. Pass to Bamba. 4 on the clock. Here's Coffey. And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Clippers. On Friday, they'll be matching up against Rudy Gobert and the Minnesota Timberwolves. Then on Sunday, they'll be matching up with Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets.
And it's going to be home game after home game after home game for this group. So they got a great chance to string together a number of wins given how strong they've been playing.
This young man is unreal. I mean, can you believe that?
Bucket is good. Kispert's got his second bucket tonight.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Bamba kicks to Porter. Bamba setting the pick for Porter. drills it from outside. Porter's got the lead up to 2 now for the Clippers.
And that makes it 2 3-pointers in the quarter so far and 4 for the game.
Pass to Koulibaly. Here's Carrington. Screened by Valanciunas. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Carrington's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Batum, the screen. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
First team.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
Hey, Doris, how about Terrence Mann starting on a loaded Clippers team?
Think about this, Kevin. You're joined in the starting lineup by 3 future Hall of Famers in Paul George, Kawhi Leonard, and James Harden. And what I love about Terrence, he didn't look out of place. Gives you some sense of how capable this young man is fitting in around great players.
Here's Mann. After the made shot from Jonas Valanciunas, trains it from beyond the arc. Mann's got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Wizards passing it around. Fades away. No good from Valanciunas.
And that's really just not heads-up basketball. Don't try a fadeaway when nobody's guarding you.
Here's Mann, defended by Kispert. Mann can't hit.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Here's Mann. He's got 6. It's in. That's his 3rd field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
Well, we see a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting nowadays, but you'll take that look right there any night of the week.
Pass to Gill. And here's Valanciunas. Here's George. And it's good off the back rim and in. George has got 5. Los Angeles leading by 3. Now here's Bamba. There's Porter with the 3. Can't hit that one.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Here is Porter after the made shot from Jonas Valanciunas. Porter, no luck. Now here's Kispert. He's guarded closer. Can't hit from in close.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Mann, good, and a nice assist from Porter. Mann's got 11 points in the quarter.
And how about Porter Jr.'s court awareness? Excellent job finding the open man with the pass.
George passes to Kispert. And Valanciunas kicks to Kispert. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. 8 points for him.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Angeles will go for a different look here. Zubats is checked in for Mohamed Bamba. Derek Jones comes in for Nicholas Batum. Chris Dunn's checked in for Miller, and it's Harden in for Porter. And here is Los Angeles now. Down low. The shot, no good. Kuzma with the defensive effort. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Greg, we know about the Euro step, but is the decel the next move that's getting more notice?
I think it is, Kevin, and you can see players have quickly incorporated that into their arsenal. It's been fun to watch, man, and I tell you, it creates some uncomfortable situations.
And it's tied up with that one.
What you love about former Rookie of the Year Malcolm Brogdon is this guy gives you great effort on both ends. Can play the 1 and the 2 offensively, smart defensively, and the versatility is key.
Koulibaly, he's checked in for the Wizards. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Amir Coffey's checked in for Terrence Mann. Now here's Harden. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Boston. And there's the call on Malcolm Brogdon.
Personal foul.
That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Here's Zubats. He's coming off a 25-point game against the Celtics in Boston.
And how about the job he did rebounding as well, guys? I mean, just a dominant performance on the glass.
This tug-of-war game continues.
And, guys, that's lucky number 7 already in this game.
Kuzma outside. Buries it from 3-point range. Kuzma's got 11 points.
Boy, being shot ready on the catch, Kyle Kuzma making it look easy.
Zubats with the screen for Harden. Washington with the rebound. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Chicago.
They just got overwhelmed. We knew that game was going to be a tough one for them, and we were right.
Sometimes it's about the talent disparity, and it would have taken a massive effort for them to even be competitive, and it was nothing close to that.
Comes up empty down low.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Kuzma outside. Drives to the hoop, and Kuzma slams it in.
Punch it home off the bounce. Kyle Kuzma, that's playing with force, folks.
Harden finds Zubats. Jones for 3. That shot missing.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
They get a hand on it, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Dunn. Now at the moment here, let's take a look at our rookie leaderboard and who's putting up the most points per game. Alex Sarr is second.
Well, coming in, you wondered how his talent would translate at this level in terms of scoring. And I've got to say, apparently, it's translating pretty well.
Now here's Kuzma. He's got 13. A 3-pointer off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Doris, recently the Clippers relocated their G League team, bringing basketball back to the city of San Diego.
Kevin, I absolutely love this because San Diego gets its first NBA representation since 1984. And yes, it's great for the city itself, but it's also a smart move by the NBA. You are tapping into an untouched market.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Clippers are inaugurating their new arena this season, and they're set to host the All-Star Game next season. It will mark the 7th time that the LA area has hosted the All-Star facilities. Kevin, there will be no shortage of stars in attendance.
That's always the way it is in LA. You're so right, David. It ought to be quite a spectacle. It's good, and the Washington lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from James Harden. Kuzma outside. Pass to Poole. Wizards passing it around. And Kuzma has it in the corner. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
And the three-pointers are starting to add up. That's his 3rd of the quarter, and it brings him to 4 on the game.
Jones, the pass to Coffey. Now, here's Zubats. Over Sarr. Zubats, no good. Poole with it. 9 points in the game so far. Pass to Song. Now Brogdon. Just 4 to shoot. 3-pointer. Wow, through the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Third team foul.
ADB, one thing about Kyle Kuzma, at 6'9", he is a big wing.
What I love about him, Kevin, is that he's such a strong shooter. He can bang in the post if you need him to. He always puts up solid rebounding numbers. And I think the final piece we've seen him developing is his ability to distribute the basketball.
And the first one at the line is good. And the way the Wizards like to play, Greg, you can expect them to get out and run.
Yeah, they're young and they can fly, right? They've got speed and athleticism to get up and down the floor. They'll push the tempo as much as you allow them.
Good on the second free throw.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
It's good, and he's 100% from the line thus far.
What I love about Kyle Kuzma is he's got size and versatility. He's a capable scorer, but he's also now willing to share the rock.
Now here's Jones. Nothing on the board.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Now here's Poole. Lets it go with a 3. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Kyle Kuzma making things happen for the Washington Wizards. And of everything he's doing well, it's his scoring that you point to first. Already 22 points in this game. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Jonas, you guys got off to a strong start. How important was it to set the tone early?
You know, we came out with a different energy. We said it's enough to struggle from the start. You know, we got to focus and play good starts.
That is where it all starts. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
Please direct your attention to the center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll. There's another shot. Oh, you almost had it. One more time.
Thank you for joining us. Getting right to the story, things are going well for the Washington Wizards.
They built this lead by being aggressive and getting to the line. I'm not talking about the cheap stuff either. They're not just jumping into defenders. They're playing old school hard basketball.
Shaq, I'd love to see you jump into a defender to draw the whistle. You'd go to the line, he'd go into the 8th row. All right, fellas, time now to take a look at these early season standings in the East.
Well, right now for Washington, they didn't get the email I sent. Season has started, fellas. They look surprised they're getting whoopings. High hopes does not win games. They got to wake up, get it together. Good news, still time.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Without question, Kyle Kuzma displaying his skills today.
And the way he goes at defenders, he is bound to get to the line just like he did there in that first half.
I have to love his tenacity. This guy stays in attack mode, makes defenders work, tries to keep them off balance.
And so it's Brogdon who brings up the ball for the Washington Wizards. Next up for them, the Bucks in Milwaukee. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. And the Clippers, looking at who they've got, Jones and Zubac make up the 4 and the 5. Dunn is out there with Harden. And it's Coffee in at the small forward position. Now here's Jones. They set the pick. Just 5 to shoot. And he goes in for the dunk.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does great. Here's Poole. The wide open look here for Kuzma. Offline with his 3. Here's Harden on the wing. He's guarded by Brogdon. Tries it from 19. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Coffey's got 4 this quarter. Right wing. Here's Poole. 9 points in the game so far. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Zubac finds Harden. Zubac a screen on Brogdon. Offensive rebound for the tie. And Coffey gets it to go. Coffey's got it all tied up now for the Clippers.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
He was all alone on that one. Kuzma's got 25 points.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
On the basket by Jones.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now here's Kuzma. 25 points in the game.
Not how they hoped to start this half. 1 for 5, brick after brick. Let's start building the building.
Brogdon against Dunn. For the lead, and he hits the jump shot. Dunn's got 6 points.
Well, just so deft at finding angles to score in a pick-and-roll situation. Nice job by Chris Dunn.
And it's Brian Keefe calling timeout here. Looking for a breather, and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Well, every team needs rebounding. Let's check out the league's top rebounders. Third is Ivica Zubac.
And you can't win games without rebounding the basketball. That's what has made him such an important part of what they do.
And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Koulibaly finds Kuzma. Tries it from 9. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Kuzma's got 27.
Well, there's an efficiency and a flow to what's happening on the offensive end for Kyle Kuzma right now.
Jones, no one around him. A three-pointer, no good. Up top, Brogdon. Poke loose. It's stolen by Jones. Up the floor. And Jones with the stuff.
James Harden is equally good, passer or scorer. There he sets his teammate up nicely.
Brogdon outside. Kuzma outside. Clock at 6. Shoots the 3. In for another field goal. A sublime 9 of 14 on the night.
Yeah, in the first half he was unstoppable from deep. Now 2 more since the break.
The 11-footer again, Los Angeles.
Well, if it's James Harden taking the mid-range, I'm fine with it. This guy is a 3-level scorer par excellence.
Kuzma against Jones. puts it up from 12. Kuzma can't get it to go. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Clippers. They lead by 1. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Los Angeles?
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long. And also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
A 3, and it's James Harden with the rebound. Los Angeles has gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. And talk about victors and guys who play to their strengths. What about Zubac? He does a great job.
He does, Kevin. A 7-footer who wants to play like a 7-footer. He's an outstanding rebounder. He doesn't need the ball offensively. You know he's going to show up and give you great effort every night.
The free throw drops for Zubac.
What you love about Ivica Zubac is he knows who he is. Big, strong body, mixes it up on the glass, sets solid screens. Just an understanding of who he is.
Both shots good from the stripe. Washington with the ball. And it's Brian Keefe calling timeout here. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
Let's take a look at Kyle Kuzma's numbers. Over the last month, he has been spectacular, getting around 24 points per, 7 rebounds, and 2 assists. He's been nothing short of fantastic during that stretch. Offense coming very easily for him.
And so much of it, to me, is his ability to read the floor, make the right decision, and then go right after the action he wants.
The 3 from Poole. Hits it from three-point range. Poole's got 12 in the game.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Jones with the screen on Brogdon. Here's Harden. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Talk about confidence. Greg, what do you think about Harden's quote from a couple years ago when he said, "I'm not a system player. I am the system."
Kevin, I laughed when I heard it because most guys couldn't say that. But Harden absolutely can. He's an elite scorer turned elite passer. Your offense has to orbit around him when he's on the floor.
Harden hits them both. And as James Harden enters his mid-30s, Doris, he's still able to put his fingerprints all over a game.
This is so true, Kevin. Rumors of his supposed demise have been greatly exaggerated. This guy's able to create shots for himself and his teammates at an elite level.
For Washington, they have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line.
This season, in general, has not been kind to them at the free throw line. Only about 71%.
Team foul.
Free throw good. Saar.
There's just so much potential for Saar. He's got that Wendy-like build with a lot of skill.
A baseline J. Los Angeles with another miss. The Wizards have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11. The shot by Brogdon, no good.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Harden gets the bucket.
Well, James Harden has made a living out of tough shot making. And I'll tell you, the defense pretty good right there. James Harden just better. He's done a dynamite job rebounding the basketball. And no issues fighting it out against the big guys down low. Man, did Zubac get off his feet in a hurry. What a finish.
Now, here's Poole. 12 points for him. Pass to Kuzma. Nailed from three-point land. Kuzma's got 11 points in the quarter.
What an exhibition he's putting on today. This is about as hot as you can get.
Jones from outside. Rebound, Washington. Koulibaly's got 6 rebounds in the game. To the wing right side. Here's Poole driving the lane, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Chris Dunn picks one up.
Yeah, aggressive drive by Jordan Poole right there. He knows the defense would close in on him, and he doesn't let it deter him.
That one is off. Looking back at the 2019 draft, Jordan Poole was picked number 28, and Doris, he's already experienced the highs and lows of the NBA.
Well, Kev, let's remember that was a stacked draft class, and I think what you've seen from Jordan Poole is this incredible ability to hunt shots, to be willing to be a focal point on the offensive end. Let's remember, he's won a championship in his career, and that's something you can never take away.
And the dunk by Zubac.
If you're going to foul Ivica Zubac, you better really foul him. This guy's got great strength.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
And, of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
The free throw drops for Zubac. Wizards trail by 3. Here's Carrington. He puts up decent numbers on a nightly basis, averaging about 10 points a game. 6 to shoot. Washington needs to get a shot off here. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
And Batum kicks to Jones. Good on the triple. Jones has got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Clippers.
And he has starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
There's the screen. Pass to Kispert. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Zubac has got rebound number 11 for him here tonight.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Pass to Kispert. To the wing on the left. Saar sets the screen for Kuzma. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper. Kuzma's got 13 points here in the second half alone. Inside, the kick out to Porter. Jones for 3. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Porter's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Carrington. Pass to Kispert. And it's good, 2 points. Kispert's got 10 points in the game.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Outside, Porter tries from 10. Again, Los Angeles.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Now, here's Kuzma. He has 35. And it's Carrington missing.
And they continue to control the glass.
Zubac's a screen on George. Here's man, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And before you know it, the rookies on a roll. The hottest shooters in the last 10 games. Alex Sarr, 3rd. The Clippers have made 7 free throws and missed 3 in this game.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for the Wizards. Hill comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And then for the Clippers, Bamba comes in for Ivica Zubac. And Miller subbed in for Derek Jones. Both free throws good from Mann. Wizards trail by 11. Pass to Valanciunas. Kispert with it. And Bamba pulls it down. Bamba's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And here we can check out the story on Nicholas Batum. A strong stretch of play the last 10 games. And, of course, a knockdown shooter from the perimeter, ranking 3rd in field goal percentage from beyond.
And you're right. He's been the pinnacle of scoring efficiency. Never seems to take a bad shot. That's why he's tops in field goal percentage. That free throw missing. He hits the second from the line. Wizards trail by 12. There's 45 seconds left to play in the 3rd. Cranes the three-pointer.
Well, the defense daring him to shoot, and he makes them pay for their disrespect.
Batum sets a screen for Porter. Fires the 3. Doesn't go that time.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
And it's Carrington missing.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
Now Porter, 16 points for him. Jacks up a 3. That shot, no good. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the 4th quarter. The Clippers on top as they end the 3rd quarter with a massive 16-7 run. We'll be back shortly, live from Washington. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your point guard. Survey the floor, serve it up on time and on target.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. We've got George. Jonas Valanciunas is out there with Gill. Then it's Corey Kispert. And it's Carrington in at the 1. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington.
Serious hops from Porter on that one, slamming it down with authority.
Here's Valanciunas after the basket by Los Angeles. Lets it go from 11. That one's good, and the Clipper lead is cut down now to just 9 in the bucket from Kispert.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
And the Wizards with possession after Los Angeles picked up 3 with their last shot.
Boy, he's been cooking, but the teammates, he's just not getting a lot of support from them.
Pass to Bamba. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Now, man. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Again, Los Angeles.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
Connects from three-point range.
His first triple of the second half. That makes 3 for the game.
Over in the corner, Batum tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Carrington, guarded by Porter. Valanciunas with a screen on Miller. George passes to Gill. And here's Kispert from the arc. Misses. 4th time against 7 makes for this game. Miller kicks to Porter. And Bamba now top of the key. Goes up at the stripe. Valanciunas grabs the board. Valanciunas has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Now here's Kispert, defended by Mann. Pass to George. Here's Carrington, guarded by Porter. Clippers leading by 9. Bamba a screen on Valanciunas. Here's Porter. That shot off. Nice D from Valanciunas. Wizards have gone 3 of 5 here in the 4th quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Pass to Gill. George with the ball. Valanciunas draws the double. Gill. No good with the triple. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Back to Mann. Now Batum. In the corner. Bamba with it. And again, no good by the Clippers. Pass to Carrington. Here's Gill, defended by Batum. And here is Kispert. Buries the long-range jumper. Kispert's got a couple of three-pointers now in the 4th for the Wizards. And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Zubac is checked in for Bamba. Jones comes in for Miller. Donnie's checked in for Mann. And James Harden subbed in for Porter. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, during the last break, I heard Tyronn Lue talking with his team. Now, he reminded his team, keep looking for the deep ball. If the 3 is there, take it. You've done a good job getting those looks, so keep taking them. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. The 3 from Harden, and he's good on the 3 ball. Harden's got 23.
The three-point shooting of James Harden has always been pure.
And here is Poole. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. It's Harden with the drive, and the layup falls. Harden's got 5 points now this quarter.
James Harden, with the ability that he has both from a smarts, IQ, and skill standpoint, nice drive right there.
2 open that time, made it look too easy.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Outside, Batum, off target from three-point range.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Pass to Song. No good on the three. Los Angeles leading by 8. Over in the corner, Batum. Outside, Jones. Harden with it. Guarded by Kuzma. And Harden gets it to go in on the assist by Jones. And he has 28 points for the game.
One of the great NBA players one-on-one in the history of the game, James Harden, has got a rhythm, and that's trouble.
And there's a whistle. That'll go on Derek Jones. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Koulibaly, he's checked in for Corey Kispert. And the Clippers with a change here, too. Coffey's checked in. Wizards passing it around. They set the pick. Yep, it goes, and the Clipper lead is cut down now to just 9 in the bucket from Poole. Harden the pass to Coffey. Here's Zubac, and the shot goes in.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Pass to Song. That one falls.
Physical defense, but the strength training already kicking in for Sarr.
Done outside. Back to Harden. This one for 3. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Harden's got the lead up to 12 now for Los Angeles. Pass to Koulibaly. Jones against Kuzma. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
I like that Kuzma not backing down right there, letting the defense come and foul him in the act.
And he can't get the first one. GA, what effect do you think the rule to limit flopping has had since it was put into place in the NBA?
Well, I do think we're seeing less theatrics, and there were fines before, but a flop now might impact the game itself. So I'd say it's been a bit of a deterrent.
Now, here is Harden. Takes the 3. Rebound by the Wizards. Koulibaly's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Poole. Pass to Kuzma.
Kuzma has the size and the length to challenge defenders on the interior. Nice job drawing the whistle there.
He's off on the first. And he ends up missing both free throws.
And they are shooting themselves in the foot here. They've lost their touch at the line. The percentage continues to drop from where it was in that first half.
Wizards trail by 11. Pass to Brogdon. On the wing, Koulibaly. Here's Sarr. The Wizards with another miss.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
And it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way. The Wizards have gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the 4th. Brogdon the pass to Poole. Brogdon with a screen for Poole. From outside, off the mark. And so Harden will bring it up for Los Angeles. Jones with the screen on Brogdon. Harden the pass to Jones. And it's slammed in by Jones.
Pick and roll play is a specialty of James Harden, and if he's got the ball in his hands and there's a pass to be made, I promise he'll deliver it.
Now, here's Poole. The shot by Brogdon wide open. It's good from long range.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Dunn dishes to Harden. Jones against Kuzma. Lets the three fly, and Harden gets it to go in on the assist by Jones. Harden's got 34 points. And we've got a timeout called by Brian Keefe. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page.
Let's give him a big hand for that jaw-dropping performance.
And Washington has possession, trailing by 13. Done against Poole. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Harden. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. And Coffee gets it to go.
There's a reason James Harden is always near the top of the assist charts. That ability to distribute to teammates is elite.
Here's Kuzma. That three off the mark. Clippers leading by 15. Done outside. Back to Harden. The tray. Los Angeles with a fresh shot clock. The Wizards shooting it well here in the fourth quarter, 50%. Koulibaly finds Brogdon. We've got 1:23 left to play in the final quarter. Shot clock at 6. Poole, no good. The Clippers shooting 55% from the floor. They're feeling very confident offensively.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Los Angeles.
Tonight, they did a great job of getting everyone involved. They had the good passing, and that led to some open shots.
Solid play, definitely, Kevin.
And it'll advance their win total up to 12 on the season.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for James Harden.
He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Kuzma kicks to Brogdon. Back to Kuzma. Will it go? So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who's standing by with our player